Hey guys, what's going on? It's Vic here, back from another Madden 22 rebuild. In today's episode, we're going to be rebuilding the Los Angeles Rams, but with the new addition of Bobby Wagner. And I can say for a lot of people that this probably surprised a lot, and I mean a lot of people. So, with that being said, I would like to personally say that I think he should have gone to the Broncos. That would have just been so cool for him to pair with Russell Wilson. There's a lot of fingers pointing at the Rams and the Cowboys, but I really thought it would just be cool if he paired with the Broncos. But he goes here instead. If you guys are seeing all these morale boosts, like Matthew Stafford has +4 morale, and he's 34. It's because I simulated to the end of the season and to the draft here, because this is the part in the season we are, as I'm currently recording this on March 31st, almost April 1st, April Fool's like. So, anyways, guys, apart from that, yeah, we're just going to look back into the team. I just wanted to show you guys all that. Some of these standings and stuff is not right. I just simulated it to where the Rams won the Super Bowl so that we would have the last pick in the draft. And I don't even think we have a first-round pick. Yeah, we gave those up. So we would have the last pick in the draft for the second round. I think we might not even have a second-round pick. Anyways, we got Cam Akers here, who I think is a beast when healthy. He really showed that he was a beast whenever he finally got off of his injury. Matthew Stafford is great, but I think his career is coming to an end. Tell me down in the comments below if you think Matthew Stafford is a Hall of Famer. On paper, he looks like a Hall of Famer, but he's been on the Lions for so long that I can't determine it myself. If you guys want these updated rosters that I currently have with Allen Robinson at wide receiver here, as you can see, Allen Robinson, and you also have Bobby Wagner, make sure to check out the link in my description, and that's how you get it. So Bobby Wagner is coming in to a new scheme, which is a 3-4. I don't know if Bobby Wagner has ever ran it. Maybe Legion of Boom did it. I don't think so. I think Legion of Boom did a cover scheme more than anything. So Aaron Donald, hopefully he stays in case he retires. Maybe not. A'Shawn Robinson got re-signed. I don't know if I completely agree with the signing, considering how hefty Leonard Floyd's deal is. Everyone's complaining about the Rams cap room, but at the same time, like, the Rams, I think, are set for now in terms of cap room, because there's a lot of players taking pay cuts, and I think Matthew Stafford even took a pay cut too. But this O-line definitely needs to be improved with Andrew Whitworth retiring from this. But I think this team can run it back-to-back in this Super Bowl. Van Jefferson has star dev. Glad to see EA updated that. Defensively, this is what we got. I don't know what I want to do here. Taylor Rapp, I don't know if he... didn't he get re-signed in real life? I don't know necessarily. Anyways, Terrell Burgess, I don't want him to be wasted at a second string free safety. 5'11", 202. Do I move him? I don't know. Do I move him to DB or do I move him to linebacker? I think I'll move him to linebacker and have him be a coverage linebacker to an inside linebacker with Aaron Donald. That would be sick. So I think I'm going to do that here. So I'm going to move him to inside linebacker to be a coverage linebacker. I don't want him to sit behind Taylor Rapp and just be a waste of space. He's a 73 overall. I'm going to start him over Jones. Ernest Jones, yeah, he's young and stuff, but he doesn't have the development, so that's cool. And yeah, we are looking pretty solid for this upcoming draft, other than the fact that we don't have draft picks, so that's not very good. Anyways, guys, I think this team will be successful with Bobby Wagner on their team, so it's now time to move into the draft. At the end of the second round, I picked up a center, Jarrett Patterson, hidden dev, 6'4", 307. At pick 32 in the second round, aka pick 64 in the draft, that's a really good selection. Here we are after the draft, as Patterson is a 67 overall. So I'm actually going to move him to guard since Allen over here is a 75 overall. Yeah, I would like to move him to my guard position since my guard is only a 71 overall with morale boost. So I think that would just be better for the team long term. So let's move you to guard. He also goes up to a 78 overall once he moves to guard because I saw it from over here. 68 overall guard, he's going to start there. Allen Robinson, if I'm going to be real here with the Rams, I would much rather have Odell resign than them sign Allen Robinson, because them resigning Allen Robinson just puts Odell out of the picture, which I don't really like. I think he was an extremely good weapon for them whenever he was healthy. So there's that. Robert Woods is also on the Titans now, so that's cool. It's not really cool. I'd rather have Robert Woods than Allen Robinson, but we're going to deal with it. Defensively, this is what we got. This defense, like, whenever you look at it like this, it's just a bunch of players, and then you got superstar Ramsey, superstar Donald, superstar Bobby Wagner. You got some solid young safeties in the back. Like that's what this defense just screams at me. Anyways, what else do we got here? Gains. I would like Ashawn Robinson to be my rush right end, but it's fine. I guess I'll start Tisdale. Tarquarius Tisdale. Interesting name, dude. All right, Tisdale is going to start. Maybe he can get a development. And yeah, that's what we're rocking with right now. I'm in a 3-4 scheme because every one of my comments whine and just yell at me that they're like, oh my god, you changed a 3-4 scheme to a 4-3. You have no idea what you're talking about. It's like, bro, I do know what I'm talking about. I've done over 500 rebuilds. 4-3 schemes are more successful in simulation, but I would just keep it a 3-4 and try to manage. If the simulation is a total fail, don't tell you I told you so. But if it's a success, just ignore me. Anyways, that was a joke, by the way. Don't kill me in the comments. Anyways, time to move into the midseason mark. Here we are at the midseason mark as we are 2-5. Wow, would you look at that? I was right. Anyways, the offensive points per game is 22nd somehow. Our rushing game is 32nd. I don't understand how this makes a lot of sense. Let's try and change something up. Defense and offense is doing horrible. Baltimore's playbook usually works good for me, so let's switch that. Let's go to multiple power run. And can we switch to Kansas City? Let's try Kansas City's playbook over Tampa Bay's and see how that works. Matthew Stafford has faced regression, so I don't know how long he will be our QB. We have 2 breakout players here, so I just want to say it gets boring out there, blah, blah, blah. Okay, who is it? Van Jefferson. He's not getting 3 touchdowns or 150 yards. I can guarantee you that. Another breakout player. Who do we got? We got Jordan Fuller. All right, that'd be interesting to see if they get anything here. So we are going to look into the players ready to negotiate to see who we have here and who to re-sign. Rob Havenston, I don't know, man. I want to see how he regresses by the end of the season. It's just the problem with him. Dude, I know he's like probably our best offensive lineman. No, he is our best offensive lineman. I just don't know. Darrell Henderson, how cheap are you? I'll sign that. Actually, that's stupid cheap and you're a solid backup. Taylor Rapp, I would like back. I don't know if he's in free agency in real life. I don't think he is. And he resigns. David Edwards, yes, please. I would love to have you back. Development, young, and it's a cheap contract for a guard. Greg Gaines. I mean, we don't have a better defensive tackle and it's a cheap contract, so why not? Greg Gaines resigns. David Long, how cheap are you? That's kind of cheap. If you'll take this, I'll be cool with it. Yeah, he resigns. Hollis, no. Sam Hartman, no. Everyone else is just a no. Now, let me see if we do get those breakout challenges. I highly doubt we get either of them, but that'd be sick if we just got one of them. I'd love Van Jefferson to get an upgrade. 28-10 win. Don't think he got that. I didn't get it done today, coach, so that was Van Jefferson that said that. And let's see what Jordan Fuller did. Let's see what he got. Jordan Fuller had a pretty quiet game out there. We only held them to 10 points. How did he have a quiet game? What? That's whack, dude. Anyways, the new scheme seems to be working well. Let's move to the playoffs. Here we are in the playoffs going 7-10, but our points per game went from one of the worst in the league to 13th, and our defensive points per game went from one of the worst in the league to 11th. Okay, so these are the new playbooks I need to rock with. Coming off a blowout win to the Seahawks. I kind of wish we lost that so that way we would be the bottom in the division and get a better pick. Well, actually, we don't even have a first round, so never mind. Doesn't really matter to me. Matthew Stafford had a great year, 13th best offense in the NFL. Defensively, 14th. Looking at it, Matthew Stafford, 4,500 yards, 38 TDs, 16 interceptions is a little much. 61% completion percentage, 8 TDs, 4.2 per carry, 1,000 yards. Pretty solid season. Van Jefferson, 1,000 yards, 6 TDs. Tyler Higbee, 10 TDs, almost 1,000 yards. Great year. I'm not going to give him a superstar for that, but that was a great year. Cooper Kupp, for a 99 X Factor, I expect more. Allen Robinson, 902 with 9 TDs. Looking at it defensively, Bobby Wagner, 133 tackles for a loss, 22 for Aaron Donald, sacks, 17.5 for Aaron Donald, interceptions, 4 for Bobby Wagner, and 4 for Jordan Fuller. Safety, 0 defensive touchdowns is 0. So anyways, guys, apart from that, I would say it's now time to skip into the offseason. The Bengals beat the Cowboys in the Super Bowl, and Joe Mixon wins Super Bowl MVP. And there are no awards here for the Los Angeles Rams. So let's see if there is any development upgrades. I'm pretty sure Matthew Stafford's going to continue to regress, and he's probably not going to be that good. He's a 79 overall superstar now, so the superstar dev is great to have. He's just regressing, so we may want to look to replace him in the future. It doesn't matter if he has superstar. It doesn't matter if he wins league MVP. He will never reach an 85 overall in this game ever again. So it's unfortunate. Jarrett Patterson is star dev. Our own line is looking not horrible. Nate Boom, Note Boom, my bad, not Nate Boom. Joseph Noboom got re-signed in real life because of the retirement of Andrew Whitworth. Evanston, I don't think I'm going to resign, honestly. And defensively, what do we got? Absolutely nobody got upgraded. Okay, Tisdale didn't even get upgraded either. So we're going to move into the resign players here to see who we have to resign. I think I already got all the resignings that I wanted. Havenston was there. It's just, or Havenstein, however you want to pronounce it. I don't really think I want him. 2022 retirements, we are the NFC West. It looks like Cole Beasley retires on the Lions. AFC West, okay, no one on our team retires. That's fine. As long as Bobby Wagner doesn't retire, that's all I want. He's the main reason I'm doing this rebuild. He's the only reason, really. Everyone here, I'm just not interested. What do we have for our cap room? 60 million. I'm surprised. Let's get to free agency. Here we are after free agency. I was only able to sign Jake Bailey because everyone else rejected my contract. Jack Conklin rejected me. Casey Hayward rejected me. Brandon Cooks rejected me. I just got rejected all around, kind of like a sad white emo boy in school. So let's get into the draft. Okay, in the second round at pick 11, late first round pick, QB Darren Harding. Harding, I repeat. Man, I'm going to have a field day with this last name and making jokes. 6'3", 219 out of Miami, hidden dev 90 throw power. I hate to break it to you, but I'm replacing Matthew Stafford. I only have 4 years to rebuild this team. So, 1 year is already gone. I need to immediately start developing this guy. So whether you guys like it or not, I'm benching Stafford. No matter what, if Stafford wins 5 league MVPs in Madden, he will regress, and whenever you regress, you go down in overall. So it can't be helped. It's one of the most annoying things in Madden. The dude can put up 10,000 passing yards in a season. EA will be like, yeah, that's cool, but he's old, and it would just immediately just tank his overall. So you can't do anything about it. I'm replacing Matthew Stafford. So after the draft, it looks like Harding is a 65 overall. I'm not too fond of it. And now I'm torn. Do I bench Matthew Stafford or do I keep Harding at starter? I don't know. Stafford had a great season last season, but it didn't matter because the rest of the team was just sucked. This is quite the controversy. I'm going to start Harding, see his development. Why not? Allen Robinson, I'm not too fond of. I wish he would kind of get off the team. We need to trade for someone. Defensively, we're kind of fine. Leonard Floyd, I honestly want off the team. His contract just sucks. Yeah, $19 million a year for a 76 overall normal dev aging player. No, thank you. Get off my team. I am immediately trading him. Can anyone take him? Can anyone take his contract at all? Any takers, please? I don't think so. I think the closest one was like $2 million. So I'll just try and bite the bullet and cut him as long as it doesn't put me in like negative cap. Okay, cool. I'll take $7 million cap penalty. I'll be able to free up a total of $8 million by cutting him. That's fine with me. And yeah, I'm cool with all these guys. I don't know necessarily what else I want. I think I'll be fine with this. We don't really have a right tackle to play. We have a left tackle. Yeah, not really the best position, especially since we're just now developing a new QB. I don't know what I'm going to do with Matthew Stafford just yet. I might just keep Bryce Callahan. Yes, I do want you on the team. I want you as a depth player. And Rodrigo Blankenship, no. Well, Kyle Fuller. That would be another cool signing, actually. We need some depth at DB, so that would be sick just to sign both of those veterans into the game. We're going to go back into the lineup. auto adjust it so that way the CPU recognizes that they're on the team. I'm sure the CPU will just cut them regardless because the CPU is just amazing at doing that. So that's what the team looks like going into the second season here. So apart from that, let's move into the midseason mark. Here we are at the midseason mark, 4-3 with our new QB, top of the division. That kind of rhymed. 5th best offense in the league, 19th best defense. Hey, as long as we're top of the division, that's what I care about. New QB is working out. Cooper Kupp, of course, I want you back. Elite receiver. I don't care if you're 30. Like, even though Cooper Kupp is 30, he's an X factor. He's a 98 overall. He won't drop below a 90 overall by the end of this rebuild. And if he does, it's going to be like to an 88. It won't be a big deal. Cam Akers, yes, please, as well. I like that they face scanned him in the game. Tyler Higbee, no, he's going to be like an 84, 83 by the end of this. Bobby Wagner, he's the only reason why we started this rebuild. So, yeah, I'm signing him. And he resigns. Jordan Fuller, yes, please, as well. Sign back. And he resigns. Van Jefferson, I really like this guy. I really think he's underrated. Even though he does start regression by the end of the season, I do want him back. Allen Robinson, no. Matthew Stafford, no. Terrell Burgess, yes, whenever I can sign him. Note Boom is regressing, so no. Do I want this guy? Brian Allen. Yeah, I do want him back because he's going to be cheap, and I probably won't find a replacement anytime soon. Everyone else here is a no. So apart from that, it is now time to move in to the playoffs. Here we are in the playoffs going 13-4, top of the division with our new QB. For those of you guys crying about Matthew Stafford, 3rd best offense in the league and 3rd best defense in the league. Let's see what we got here. What is his development? I need to know. Star dev, but he's already a 77 overall, but with the boost, so 74 overall without the boost. Yeah, he's definitely starting over Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford would have been below a 77 overall by the end of the season. So, oh my gosh, 2nd in passing yards, 2nd in passing touchdowns. Please. He's top 3 for league MVP in his rookie year. And, oh, how is he not Offensive Player of the Year? 4th for Offensive Player of the Year. Offensive Rookie of the Year, of course. That's going to get him superstar dev for sure. 2nd best offense in the NFL. Defensively, he's also 2nd. And 5,100 yards, 42 TDs, 10 interceptions, 68% completion percentage. Amazing new rookie. Cam Akers, 11 TDs, 4.4 per carry, 1,200 yards. Van Jefferson, 1,300 yards, 10 TDs. Cooper Kupp, 7 TDs, 1,100 yards. Tyler Higbee, 1,100 yards, 14 TDs. That's going to get him superstar, and I'm probably going to re-sign Tyler Higbee just because of that. That was really good. Van Jefferson should get superstar for that kind of a season. Defensively, 113 tackles for Bobby Wagner. Tackles for a loss, 13 for Aaron Donald. Sacks, 21.5 for Aaron Donald. Great season. Terrell Lewis, a knockoff of Terrell Suggs, 8.5 sacks. Interceptions, 5 for Bobby Wagner. Great season. Safeties, 0 defensive touchdowns is 1 for David Long. Okay, so hardening right now has got me quite hard. Let's go to the divisional round. And if you guys didn't understand what I was trying to put there, our QB's last name is Hardening. I probably ruined the joke. It doesn't matter to me. Here to face the 9-8 New York Giants. Hardening make me hard. He does! 42-32. And we're going to be facing the Dallas Cowboys in the conference championship. They're 88 overall. We're an 83 overall. We're clearly outmatched in this. Hopefully we can win it, though. Let's move in this conference championship. Here we are against the Dallas Cowboys as it is 3-0 to start off. 7-3. Hardening. Come on, man. I don't even remember his first name. I just care that Hardening is his last name. 7-17. Great comeback. 13-17. Looks like they missed an extra point or something. I don't know what was up with the Cowboys. 20-20 right now. And come on. 23-20. Fourth quarter, 23-20. Hardening does lose in the conference championship. It's his rookie year. I don't expect him to do that amazing, but he did have an amazing game either way. 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, 283 yards. He did better than Dak. He had a great game. It was just unfortunate. Anyways, let's move to the offseason. The Titans beat the Cowboys in the Super Bowl. Caleb Farley wins Super Bowl MVP. And Darren Hardening. No, just Harding. My bad. Not Hardening. It's Harding. Darren Harding wins Rookie of the Year. Let's go. Offensive Rookie of the Year. That's amazing to see. Show me that superstar dev. Show me you're already better than Matthew Stafford, and he is. Let's get this thing going. He's now a 76 overall. Cool. He's now a 77 overall. Let's get him that one more upgrade. 78 overall, 83, 81 overall with the +3 morale. Awesome to see. 85 speed, 92 throw power. He's better than Matthew Stafford already after year one. Matt, you were great to us. I'm going to have to let you go. Or, no, I'm not going to take that penalty. I'm just hoping you retire by next week. Van Jefferson has superstar dev. Tyler Higbee, I'm going to forcefully give him superstar dev. He's an 83 overall now without the morale boost. So I don't know, man. Do we resign Tyler Higbee? I genuinely don't know. Anyways, let's see what we got here. Any other development upgrades? No. Looks like not. It looks like Kyle Fuller got cut at the beginning of the season immediately by the CPU, so that's kind of annoying. But we're going to see who we have to resign here. I believe Terrell Burgess we still have to resign, and I'm still on the wall about Tyler Higbee. We have 2 more seasons left. I think he'll be able to stick it out. 2023 retirements, NFC West. Wow. Matthew Stafford does not retire. Therefore, I'm going to trade him to a team who he can probably start on. How cheap are you? You will do this. I will up the money for you. $5.4 million a year, and he resigns. Allen Robinson, no. Matthew Stafford, I want to see who you go to. Terrell Burgess, I do want you back. Stupid cheap deal, by the way. Oh my God, yes, please. He resigns. Joseph Noteboom, no. Brian Allen, yeah, I do want you back. I'm not going to be able to replace a center in time. And he resigns on a pretty cheap deal, only $5 million a year. Bryce Callahan, no. CPU will probably just cut you anyways. So it's not time to move into free agency. Here we are after free agency as I got Logan Wilson. And yes, he's a pass coverage type linebacker, but I'm still going to keep him at right outside linebacker. He has the relentless X Factor ability, so it's good for edge rushers. DJ Reed here got on a pretty solid deal. Andrew Thomas as a left tackle, that's a huge signing. So it's now time to get into the draft, and I'm probably going to look for a receiver, honestly. In the first round, I'm picking up Jarek Goodwin. Yikes, I'm not going to lie. 85 speed. This dude is dead slow. I did not bother to look at his combine. C release, I saw B short running, and I was like, that's good enough for a late first round pick. That honestly does not look good at all. Here we are after the draft, as this is what we're looking at. Wow, Goodwin is actually a 73 overall. That's not bad. 85 speed is probably the slowest I've ever seen a receiver, but we're going to deal with it. All right then. Okay, Matt Gay is our second string QB. I'll have to sign a QB so that way the CPU doesn't auto-side one. Goodwin is going to start in the slot even though he's dead slow. And Wilson, apparently, is considered an inside linebacker and is playing sub linebacker and not a defensive end. What are his power moves? I think he's just straight cover linebacker. Yeah, he sucks at rushing. He is god-awful at rushing the QB. Terrell Burgess, you are going to be basically moved down. I don't know. Do I move Logan Wilson inside? Yeah, because this dude is absolutely horrible at rushing the QB with those finesse moves and power moves. So he's going to move to inside linebacker here over Terrell Burgess. And oh, bro, just do what I tell you to do. Go. Go and be a middle linebacker like I just told you to be, and you just completely ignored it. Oh, it's not moving him. The game just won't do it. Please, can you... Okay, thank you. There we go. Yeah, Bobby Wagner is an 81 overall now. Terrell Burgess, I'm still going to keep him at middle linebacker. He's just going to be like a third string. We have quite the depth there. And yeah, we needed some more help on edge. Aaron Donald can't be the only one participating. So maybe I'm going to go out of my way and go get that. I need a left end. Aaron Donald is right end, but he's playing left end. Thank God I looked to sign a QB because I know for a fact that the CPU would have just straight up signed Aaron Rodgers, no problem. Let's sign Mitch Trubisky for good measure. The GOAT. Let's go. Anyways, what else do we have here? I need a left end. Tyquan Lewis. Sure. you're on the team. Why not? Why not just have you? Let's have the CPU register these players real quick. So go to generate best lineup, defensively, Tyquan Lewis, specialist. I need a Goodwin to move up. And yeah, we're rocking with it. Cool. Anyways, guys, apart from that, it is now time to get into the third season and the midseason mark. Here we are at the midseason mark as we are 6-1 at top of the division, coming off a blowout win to the Niners. As what do we got here for the players ready to negotiate? Aaron Donald, please don't retire. I still need you on this team. Let's give him that contract. Only $15 million a year. Still, sure, why not? He resigns. Bobby Brown, don't need you. Already re-signed Gaines. Tutu Atwell, no. Jake Funk. I've never heard of these guys in my life, dude. What's happening? Jimmy Garoppolo and all these other guys? No, you guys are just part-timers here. Don't want any of those guys, so I don't really need to say anything else here. Let's move to the playoffs. Here we are in the playoffs as we're 11-6, second in the division. Niners steal it from us because we're coming off a loss to the Packers week 18. That's unfortunate, but still made the playoffs here to face the 11-6 Atlanta Falcons. Stats and awards, let's see what we got here. Did our second-year QB do good? Did better than last season. MVP. Darren Harding. Not hardening. Darren Harding. Darren Harding is a GOAT. League MVP. All of those doubting him. 65 overall star dev. Second best offense, seventh best defense. Everyone doubted him, even me. I considered starting Stafford, but I'm glad I didn't. 5,300 yards, 52 TDs, 11 interceptions, 70% completion percentage, 11 TDs, Cam Akers with 4.7 average, 1,200 yards, Henderson at 10 TDs, Cooper Kupp 14 TDs, 1,300 yards. Thank you for showing that you're a 99 X factor. Van Jefferson, 1,100 yards, 9 TDs. Tyler Higbee, 15 TDs, 1,100 yards. Great signing. Jarek Goodwin, 1,000 yards, 74 receptions, 5 TDs. Great rookie year. Yeah. Defensively, Logan Wilson, 127 tackles for a loss, 21 for Aaron Donald, sacks, 13 for Aaron Donald, the lowest I've seen this rebuild, 6 for Jalen Ramsey, safeties is 0, defensive touchdowns is 1 for DJ Reed. Let's see if Goodwin, my bad, won Offensive Rookie of the Year. No, Jarek Goodwin gets third. But that does deserve star dev. He had a great rookie year, and he got third for Rookie of the Year, so he has potential. Let's see if we can beat the Atlanta Falcons. Maybe we can, maybe we can't. We do. 35-13, here to face the 11-6 Minnesota Vikings to move on to the conference championship. Can we do it? We don't. 35-27, unfortunate. I don't even know this will be a successful rebuild. We got one more season to go. Let's move to the offseason. And the Dolphins, and I believe Tua, maybe someone else, with Tyreek Hill wins Super Bowl, and Austin Richardson. I've never heard of him. Free safety wins Super Bowl MVP. Darren Harding wins League MVP. Wish it was Super Bowl MVP. Urban Meyer wins Coach of the Year, and Darren Harding also wins Offensive Player of the Year. But we don't get the Offensive Rookie of the Year. I still think Goodwin had a great year. So we're going to look into the roster to see if there is any dev ups. I wish Goodwin would get the dev up. And he does not, but he should. So I am going to give it to him regardless. You guys can cry about it in the comments. Yeah, ended up to be a pretty good player, I guess. Please tell me his speed got, upgraded. Because if I'm ever going to play in a game, with him, I probably won't. Of course, I'm going to delete this franchise once I'm done with this. 86 speed. I don't see how this dude gets open. He creates 0 separation, seems like. That must be some elite route running. Anyways, it looks like this guy's been starting for so long. We haven't had a right tackle for so long that he's just a 75 overall by now. So I guess I'll officially just move him to the position because it just doesn't really matter at this point. So let's officially, no, not right guard, right tackle, please. Let's officially move him. It's going to switch him over. Yes, like it always does. And he is officially a right tackle now. Defensively, looking into it, Bobby Wagner is a 79 now. Yikes, dude. He's just not with it anymore. Unfortunate. He's a third string. He still wants a Super Bowl, though, so maybe he doesn't retire in this upcoming season. 79 overall. I'm paying this dude $11 million a year. I honestly almost want to cut him, but I'm not going to. So, maybe we could. 2024 retirements. Please no Bobby Wagner. NFC West. Jakeem Hicks retires. I want to cut him and see if I can get him back on a cheaper deal. Let's see if we can do that. Maybe we can, maybe we can't. I think we will be able to because his contract is quite high right now. Yeah, $10 million a year for 79 overall, and he's also a third stringer. I may want to just... Oh, dude, that would be a huge cap penalty. That would be like $20 million in cap to cut him. No, I'm not doing that. We're gonna have to ride out his contract, even though it's the final season. So we're just gonna deal with it. Even it's only $10 million a year, I guess. So it's not the biggest deal. So, anyways, guys, it's time to move into free agency. Here we are after free agency. Got Brandon Scherff, gonna move him to right tackle. That guy that I literally just said, officially move him to right tackle. He's no longer starting. David Andrews is gonna be our starting center. Officially upgraded the offensive line. It wasn't horrible before, but free agency was honestly not that impressive. DeAndre Hopkins wasn't free agency, but I was fine with the receivers, especially with Tyler Higbee doing the way that he was. I honestly didn't care. So I'm gonna move into the draft and probably trade away my first round picks. So I am doing what the Rams do best, and that is trade away first-round picks. Trade away my first-round pick for the right outside linebacker, Josh Allen. Huge pickup for this defense, and I'm probably going to get a DB next. Now I'm trading away my first next year, my second this year, and my fourth this year for Marlon Humphrey. With that being said, I have zero draft capital, kind of like how the Rams have zero draft capital in real life. It's time to skip to the end of the draft. Here we are after the draft as we have the X Factor, Harding. I don't even think we looked at the development upgrades after the offseason, so my bad. I'm going to move Brandon Scherff to right tackle here and see what we got for the official offensive line. And I think Tyler Higbee, it said he was an X Factor, so I guess I really just didn't pay attention to our development upgrades at all. Yeah, Tyler Higbee's an X Factor now. So this is the O-line. We got 96 running back, 90 X Factor QB, better, way better than Matthew Stafford ever would have been in this simulation, of course. Josh Allen is only a star dev. Why is he not superstar? That baffles me, but all right. Marlon Humphrey, superstar dev. David Long, DJ Reed, great depth at DB. Very good team. So apart from that, guys, it is now time to skip into the playoffs because we don't need to re-sign anybody at the midseason mark. Here we are in the playoffs going 16-1, top the division, coming off a win to the Saints. I want to see who we lost to. That's my question. Playoff schedule. Not season. No. Let's go to team schedule, please. Team schedule. Let's see what we got. As you can see, none of these are forced win. I did not force these. The bye week is a home force win or whatever. I can't control that. The CPU just auto does it because it's a bye week. It doesn't matter. But I did not force any of these wins at all. It was the very first game. Wow. 16-game win streak. That is insane to see. Let's see who we're going to be playing in the divisional round to move on to the conference championship. Who do we got? 9-8 Giants. We beat them last time. Let's do it again. In the first season, I believe. No, second season we did it. 28-3 as we are continuing our streak and it is still alive. Let's get into the conference championship against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Anyways, let's move into this. Here we are against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as we are up 7-0, 14-0. Darren Harding is doing amazing. 21-0. He is making me hard right now. No cap. No homo either. 28-3. Oh no, Falcons flashback. 28-10. 35-10, smacking them. 35-17, 42-17, 24-42, smacking them all the way to the Super Bowl as Matt Carroll is their QB. 400 yards, 4 TDs, 2 interceptions is not really okay, but it's fine. Let's move to the Super Bowl. Here we are in the Super Bowl, here to face the former Super Bowl champions, the 9-8 Miami Dolphins. Let's see who they have at QB. Tyreek Hill is there, as you can see, as he's a top threat. Dolphins, QB, Tua, actually developed in Madden, unlike how he's developing in real life. So let's see what do we got for our roster developments. Offensively looking into it. Van Jefferson, didn't worry about him. Goodwin has superstar dev. Oh yeah, I forgot to check the stats. I'm forgetting everything this rebuild. Jordan Fuller got an upgrade. I think Jordan Fuller is the only defensive upgrade I've seen the entire time from this rebuild. So let's look at the stats before we get in the Super Bowl. He had a great year still. Darren Harding had a great year. A little bit down year from his MVP, but what do you expect? Fourth best offense, best defense in the NFL. 4,500 yards, 41 TDs, only 6 interceptions and 71 completion percentage. Great. TDs 16 for Cam Akers, 4.9 per carry, 1,400 yards. Jarek Goodwin, 1,200 yards, 11 TDs, great first round pick. Tyler Higbee, 9 TDs, almost 1,000 yards, same boat with Cooper Kupp. Looking at it defensively, Logan Wilson, 110 tackles for a loss, 17 for Aaron Donald, sacks 20 for Aaron Donald, 13.5 for Josh Allen, 8.5 for Bobby Wagner, interceptions 5 for Jordan Fuller, safeties is 1 for Aaron Donald, defensive touchdowns is 1 for David Long, who's actually been pretty solid for us throughout this rebuild. So let's see if we can beat the Miami Dolphins to officially cap off this rebuild. It's already a successful rebuild considering we have made it to the Super Bowl. We don't need to win this to make it a successful rebuild. We just need to make it to a Super Bowl. But let's see if we can win it anyways. Here we are against the Miami Dolphins opening runner. Do you see that? It was like a 75-yard run, our first touchdown, as it is 14-10 right now, 21-10 against the Dolphins. Good stuff. We held them. Okay, 21-13, 21-21, 28-21. I didn't like how close that was. 35-21, 2-possession lead. I like it. Okay, 1 possession lead, 30. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like that at all. Let's go back. Okay, no, I don't want to play the game. I just wanted to play the key moments just to see what we got here. End game drive, red zone. Let them take that. 3rd down, I'll play this myself and do it. Let's see what we got here. Roll out. Oh, easy touchdown. Let's go. Tyler Higbee gets the 2-point conversion, and that's probably going to seal the game. I'm going to play the key moments here. Big game. Stop. No, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. 43-42. I took the gamble. Went for the 2-point conversion. What a thriller Super Bowl. 43-42 as Harding wins the Super Bowl. Let's go. Tua had an amazing game. Oh, he had 2 interceptions. We had 3 touchdowns to 4 interceptions. Terrible game for Darren Harding. 61 passer rating. But anyways, guys, apart from that, I did solidify the Super Bowl at the very end there, making sure that we did get it. This is a successful rebuild with Bobby Wagner, and he wins one. He's probably going to retire in this next upcoming season, but this is the 4th and final overlook of the team before we head out of this rebuild. Super big move for me to draft Harding in that 2nd year. I'm honestly surprised he did as good as he did. Just very, very good. Anyways, guys, apart from that, I thank you guys all for watching this rebuild. Tell me which team you'd like me to rebuild next, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.